Ever felt like you're constantly grinding, putting in the hours, but somehow you're still not where you want to be? Like there's this secret code for success that everyone else seems to have, and you're just standing on the outside looking in. Well, here is the truth that might actually shock you. That secret power isn't hidden in some expensive, complicated self-help book. It's sitting right there in the gym, under the heavy plates, in the middle of a sweat-drenched, painful set. Most people see bodybuilding and think, oh, it's just about getting big biceps or looking good at the beach. If that's all you see, you are missing out on the ultimate life hack. Bodybuilding isn't just a physical pursuit, it is a high-stakes, real-world simulator for your entire existence. It's a testing ground where you can take an average, unsure version of yourself and forge a version that is absolutely unbreakable. I'm going to walk you through 7 brutal, transformative lessons that bodybuilding teaches you, lessons that, if you actually apply them to your career, your relationships, and your personal goals, will completely rewire your reality. Are you ready? Because after this, you're never going to look at a dumbbell the same way again. The first lesson, and probably the one that hits the hardest, is the law of illogical consistency. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, get-rich-quick schemes, overnight transformations, fast-track success, the gym is the ultimate reality check. It looks you in the eye and says, nope, not here. You can show up today and train like a beast, and guess what? Nothing happens. You wake up the next morning, and you look exactly the same. You train for a week, and maybe you feel a little different, but there's no massive shift. But then, you do it for a year, every single day, through the exhaustion, the mental fog, the days you just want to stay in bed, and suddenly, you're a different person. That is the exact mindset you need for any real success in business or life. True victory isn't some magical, lightning strike moment, it's the result of hundreds of small, boring, repetitive choices stacked on top of each other. You become a champion when nobody is watching. Bodybuilding teaches you to fall in love with the grind, to trust the process, and to realize that consistency is the only currency that actually buys greatness. The second lesson is about mastering the pain. Most people live their lives running away from discomfort. The second they hit a bump in the road, a rejection at work, a financial setback, a difficult conversation, they fold, they complain, or they quit. But in the gym, you learn that pain is not an enemy, it's a feedback loop. Think about that final representative of a heavy bench press. Your chest is burning, your heart is pounding, and your brain is screaming, stop. Put it down. It hurts. That split second of decision is where your character is born. When you force yourself to push past that barrier, you are essentially training your brain to override its default survival mechanism of comfort. If you can learn to stay calm and perform under physical duress, do you really think a bad quarter at work or a stressful meeting is going to break you? You develop a psychological armor. You learn that stress is just a feeling, and feelings don't dictate your actions. The third lesson is absolute ownership. In the weight room, you can't outsource your gains. There is no manager, no assistant, no lucky break that can lift the iron for you. If you don't grow, you can't blame your genetics, you can't blame your gym equipment, and you can't blame your busy schedule. It's 100% on you. This is a massive shift in your psyche. Once you accept that you are the sole architect of your physical results, that mindset bleeds into everything else. You stop acting like a victim of your circumstances and start acting like the master of your outcomes. You stop making excuses and start making adjustments. Every representative you complete is a silent promise to yourself that you are taking full control of your life. You aren't just building muscle, you're building an identity of self-reliance. The fourth lesson is laser focus. We live in an era of infinite distraction. Everyone's brain is scattered, jumping from notifications to emails to half-baked ideas. In the gym, if your head is in your phone or you're worrying about your rent, you're going to lose your form, and you're going to fail. Bodybuilding is essentially a meditative practice of the mind-muscle connection. You have to channel 100% of your energy, your intention, and your focus into one singular task. When you cultivate this ability to lock in and ignore the noise, you become a powerhouse in your professional life. The people who reach the top of their fields aren't the ones who work the most hours, they're the ones who work with the most intensity. Training teaches you how to turn your focus into a high-powered laser that can cut through any obstacle in your path. The fifth lesson is, failure is a prerequisite for growth. This one is huge. In the gym, you train until you hit failure. That's when you physically cannot lift the weight anymore. And yet, that specific moment of failure is exactly what signals your body to repair, adapt, and get stronger. Think about that. The very thing you fear in life, failing, is the exact mechanism for your expansion. If you don't fail, you aren't pushing hard enough. If you're playing it safe, you're staying stagnant. When you apply this to your career, you stop looking at mistakes as a reason to give up and start seeing them as data. You don't say, I failed, you say, my strategy failed, so how do I adjust the weight or the technique to get it right next time? You transform failure into fuel. The sixth lesson is, the architecture of discipline. Bodybuilding is not a casual hobby, it's a system. You have to manage your sleep, your protein intake, your water, your training schedule, and your recovery. This forces you to evolve from a reactive person, someone who just lets life happen to them, into a proactive person who engineers their environment for success. Most people think freedom is just doing whatever they feel like. But true freedom is the discipline to follow a structure that produces the results you actually want. When you organize your nutrition and your training, that order spills over into your finances, your morning routine, and your decision-making. You learn to put systems in place that make your success inevitable rather than leaving it to chance. The seventh lesson, and the one that sustains it all, is long-term vision. Bodybuilding is probably the only pursuit where the results you see today are the payoff for the work you did 3 months ago. It forces you to play the long game. In a world of instant gratification, being able to defer your satisfaction for a bigger, long-term gain is a massive competitive advantage. You learn that champions aren't born in the moments of victory, they are built in the quiet, unglamorous months of preparation that nobody ever sees. You develop the patience of a sniper. You stop chasing the win and start chasing the growth. And when you finally reach that goal, you realize it wasn't the muscles that mattered, it was the version of yourself you had to become to earn them. I want to leave you with one final, deeper truth that most people miss. Bodybuilding builds evidence-based confidence. Everyone can talk big, everyone can post on social media and pretend they have it all figured out. But you can't fake the physique you earn in the gym. It's tangible proof of your discipline, your sacrifice, and your integrity. When you look in the mirror and see the results of your hard work, a deep, unshakable confidence starts to grow inside you. It's not arrogance, it's the quiet, steady knowledge that you are a person of your word. When you say you're going to do something, you do it, even when it's hard, even when you're tired, and even when no one is watching. So, ask yourself, which one of these 7 lessons is currently missing from your life? Are you lacking discipline? Are you running from failure? Are you too scattered? Your life is your biggest project, far more important than any singular goal. From this moment on, stop looking at the gym as just a place to burn calories. See it as your training camp for life. Every set you complete, every hard representative you push, you are stacking another brick in the fortress of your character. It doesn't matter where you're starting from, it matters that you're moving forward. Stop making excuses about the economy, your boss, or the timing. You have the same 24 hours as the most successful people on earth. Stop being a spectator in your own life and start being the athlete. Get up, get to work, and prove to yourself exactly what you're capable of. The only person standing between you and the best version of yourself is the person you see in the mirror. Go out there and make that person someone you're genuinely proud of. You've got this. Now make it happen.